In the series of basic to advanced conditional formatting, today we will see part 2. In part 1, we had covered the basics of conditional formatting, like highlight cell rules, greater than, less than, between, equal to, not equal to, text that contains, date occurring, duplicate values and unique values. In today's video, we are going to cover top and bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon sets, clear rules and manage rules. Part 3 of this video will be a bit advanced, where we will cover all the formulas which we can use in conditional formatting, or just say how to use formulas in conditional formatting. If you still haven't watched part 1, I'll suggest you to watch part 1 for better understanding. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Monk. Let's start the video without any delays. Over here I have got a data. On the left hand side we have got products, and just after products we have got the sales. In the very first rule we will see top one. For all the examples I have taken the same sales figures. So in the very beginning we will see top and bottom rules. In top and bottom rules, the very first thing is top 10 items. I have got total 15 items over here. I'll select all, or we can press on very first item, can press shift control down arrow key, and all the items will be selected. Now I'll go to conditional formatting. We will come to the second rule, that is top and bottom rules. In top and bottom rules, we have got top 10 items on the very top. I'll click over here. When we come in the center, we can see top 10. As we discussed in the very first part, that there are total 3 colors which are by default. That is light red with dark red text. Second is yellow fill with dark yellow text. And third is green fill with dark green text. And in case you want to put your own color, you will have to go to customized format. In customized format, there are total 4 things: number, font, border and fill. I'll click on fill. On the left hand side, we get the option of background color. By default, we can see no color. I'll click on drop down and will select a desired color. In case you want to change the font color, you will have to go to font. In the center, we get the option of color. It's showing automatic. I'll click on drop down and will select my desired color and will click on OK. This is the preview of my cell color and text color. I'll click on OK. And just notice over here, we have got top 10 items that is highlighted in red. Now the question comes over here. What if I want to highlight just top 2 items? No worries. Just go to conditional formatting. As we have already inserted conditional formatting, we will not go in top and bottom rules again. We will have to go to manage rules. And this is the rule what we have inserted right now. We will have to click on the rule and it will be highlighted in green color. We will have to come down and over here we get 2 options, edit rule and duplicate rule. We will have to click on edit rule. We can see top 10. I'll click on 10 and will delete it and will put 2 over here and will click on OK. Now I'll click on OK and just notice only top 2 items got highlighted. In the same way, we can highlight top 5 or top 7 items. Totally depends on your requirement. I'll click over here once again, manage rules, will click on the rule, edit rule, I'll delete 2 and will put 5 and will do OK. OK, and my top 5 items got highlighted. Now let's see bottom. I'll click on top, will press shift control down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rule. Now I'll come to right hand side and will select bottom 10 items. In bottom items also, if we want to change the number, we can. This time I'll put 3. We'll click on drop down, customized format, fill. We'll click on drop down and will select a desired color. This time I'll not change font color. I'll just do OK. OK. And my bottom 3 numbers got highlighted. On the top, I can see 116, after that 109 and 113. What will happen if I'll do this? 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter. And just see, all the colors got changed automatically. If I'll do this 300, enter. The highlight got shifted to 57. Now the question comes here. Can we use top and bottom rules in same cell? Yes, we can. I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to Conditional Formatting. Top and bottom rules. We'll go to bottom 10 items. From here I'll delete 10 and we'll put 5. We'll click on drop down, Customize Format. Field, I'll select yellow color for bottom items and we'll click on OK. OK, and just see 5 bottom items got highlighted. Let's move to another example, above average. To highlight the cells which are above average, first we will have to know what's the average. I'll click in the bottom, I'll put equal to average, bracket open. We'll select this from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. We'll put some color over here. We'll change the font color. So my average is 118.4, and when we will select the condition of above average, it's going to highlight all the numbers which are above 118.4. Let's select this from top to bottom. I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to Conditional Formatting. Top bottom rules. We'll come to right hand side and we'll select above average. We'll click on drop down, Customized Format. We'll go to Fill. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color and we'll do OK. OK. So all the numbers which are above the average means 118.4 got highlighted. Over here on top we have got 116. Let's do it 119. Enter, and it got automatically highlighted. Let's do it 110 and it's not highlighted. In case we will change all the numbers, the average will automatically change. In that case, highlights will change. Let's do this 1. Press enter and just see our average got changed, and so the colors got changed. I'll put 1 over here also, enter, 1 over here also, enter, and our average got changed to 96. So all the numbers which are above 96 got automatically highlighted. I'll undo this and we'll get back to previous numbers. I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to Conditional Formatting once again. This time I'll go to Manage Rules. We'll click on the rule and it will be highlighted in green. Now I'll click on Edit Rule. In the center we can see above the average. I'll click on drop down and this time I'll select equal or above. I'll click over here and we'll do OK. OK. So all the numbers which are equal to or above average will be automatically highlighted. Now let's see below average. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to Conditional Formatting. Top bottom rules. This time we will go to below average. We'll click on drop down, Customized Format. Fill. I'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color and we'll click on OK. OK. So all the numbers which are below average got automatically highlighted. Now what's the average over here? Let's use the function of average, plus or equal to average, bracket open. We'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Either you close the bracket or don't close the bracket, it hardly matters. Just press enter. Let's take this in center. As all the figures are same, average is 118.4, what we had seen over here. So all the numbers or all the figures which are below 118.4 got automatically highlighted. In below average also, we get two options. I'll click on drop down and we'll go to Manage Rules. We'll click over here and we'll click on Edit Rule. I'll click on drop down. So over here also we get two options, that is below average and the second one is equal or below average. Now I'll do OK. OK. So all the numbers which will be equal to or below average will be automatically highlighted. Let's see our next example, and that is top 10%. Now over here we will have to understand one thing before applying the condition. As I have got 15 items, so what will be the 10% of 15? It will be 1.5. Enter. So whenever we will apply the condition, it's going to highlight just one item. Because conditional formatting can't count 0.5. In case we will take 20 items, in that case it will highlight 2 items because 10% is 2. In the same way, whenever we will take 30 items, it will highlight 3 items because 10% of 30 is 3. To understand this, let's use the condition first. We'll click on top, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting. Top bottom rules. I'll select top 10%. We'll click on drop down, customized format. Fill, we'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color and we'll click on OK. OK. So as I told earlier, it's going to highlight just one item because we have got total 15 items and 10% of 15 is 1.5. Let's increase our items. I'll increase this till 20. Now I'll drag this down. Just notice over here, 2 items got highlighted. If I'll have 30 products, it's going to highlight 3 items because 10% of 30 is 3. Let's undo this, Ctrl Z or Command Z. Now let's highlight bottom 10%. We'll click on top, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting, top bottom rules, and this time I'll select bottom 10%. We'll click on drop down, customized format, fill, we'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color. We'll click on OK. This is the preview of my cell color and text color. Now I'll click on OK. And just one item got highlighted, which is my bottom 10%. If I'll drag the list down till 20, 2 items will be highlighted. So this is how our top, bottom, above average, below average, top 10% and bottom 10% works. Let's move to next sheet. Over here we will see data bars, color scales, icon sets, clear rules and manage rules. Figures are same what was in our first sheet. We'll come over here. Let's see data bars first. We'll click on top, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting. Over here we get the option of data bars. In data bars we get many colors. On top we have got gradient fill and below that we have got solid fill. You can choose the colors as per your choice. So I'll go to solid fill and we'll select green color. And just notice over here, the bars automatically got adjusted in ascending order. The figures with less values have smaller bars and the figures with more values have got bigger bars. Over here we have got 62. Let's do it 500. Enter. And just notice, all the bars got adjusted automatically. I'll undo this. In case you want to change the color, don't apply new rule. Just click on top, go to conditional formatting. Click on manage rules. Now click on data bar, click on edit rule. A new window got popped up. Over here we can see minimum and maximum. Type is automatic. We are not going to change anything over here. I'll just come to the color. Over here we can see positive values in green and negative values in red. I'll click on drop down and we'll change the color and we'll do OK. OK. So all the colors got changed. I'll click on top. We'll go to conditional formatting. Manage rules. We'll click on data bar. We'll click on edit rule. We'll do this green color. Negative values, I'll leave it red. And we'll click on OK. OK. Let's change one figure and do it negative. This is 116. Let's do it minus 116. Enter. And just see, it automatically got highlighted in red. And our bars also got shifted. If I'll do this minus 50, just see, all the conditions are getting changed automatically. Let's see our another example, that is color scales. I'll click over here, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting. So we have already covered top and bottom rules and data bars. This time we will go to color scales. When we come to right hand side, we can see many color scales. So we can select any color scale of our choice. Let me select the first one, and all the colors got adjusted automatically. Let's leave this selected. Let's go to conditional formatting. Manage rules, and this is the rule what we have inserted right now. I'll click on edit rule. We'll take this to right, and we can see over here minimum, midpoint and maximum. In case we want to change the color, we can. In midpoint also color can be changed, and in maximum also color can be changed. Let's change the color. Let's do it red. Let's do it proper yellow, and let's do this blue, and we'll click on OK. OK, and just see all the colors got changed automatically. Let's see our next example, and that is icon sets. I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. We'll go to conditional formatting. We'll come down and we'll go to icon sets. In icon sets, we get multiple options. Let's select the very first one, that is green arrow, yellow arrow and red arrow. I'll click over here and just notice icon sets got inserted automatically. Now what's the condition arrows are taking? Let's cross check. I'll click on top, we'll go to conditional formatting. Manage rules. We'll click on edit rule, and the condition what the arrows are taking, it's taking when value is greater than or equal to 67. Yellow arrow is taking the condition of when value is smaller than 67, and red arrow is taking when value is smaller than 33. So arrows are doing calculations as per the requirement. In case you want to change these figures, you can. Now one very interesting thing over here. Let's take this to right. Over here we can see our figures as well as icon sets. I'll take this to top. When I'll come to the center of the window, we get the option of show icons only. I'll click over here and we'll click on OK. OK, and just notice all the figures got vanished and we can see icon sets only. Let's undo this, Ctrl Z or Command Z. Let's go to conditional formatting, manage rules. We'll click over here, edit rule. On the top we can see icon sets. I'll click on drop down. So in case you don't want to put icon sets over here, you can select 2 color scale, 3 color scales, data bars. Choice is totally yours. So I'll stick with icon sets. When I come down, we can see icons, and just in front of that we can see drop down. I'll click on drop down, and from here we can select any options. Let's select the flag and click on OK. OK, and just notice instead of arrows we got flags now. So this is how conditional formatting of icon set works. Let's see our next example, and that is clear rules. To clear the rules, we need some rules. So I'll do one thing. I'll select this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on top. We'll press Ctrl V or Command V. So all the conditional formatting what I have applied over here got implemented in clear rules. I'll press escape. Now I'll click on top. We'll go to conditional formatting. We'll come down, and over here we get one option, that is clear rules. In clear rules we get 2 options. Clear rules from selected cells and clear rules from entire sheet. I'll click on first one, that is clear rules from selected cells, and just see my rules got vanished. I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. Now I'll go to conditional formatting, clear rules from selected cells, and just notice all the rules got erased. I'll undo this, Ctrl Z or Command Z. Now I'll click anywhere inside the sheet, or even I can click inside my data. We'll go to conditional formatting. We'll come to clear rules. Last time I had selected clear rules from selected cells. This time I'll select clear rules from entire sheet. And just notice, all the conditional formatting from the whole sheet got deleted or got erased. I'll undo this, Ctrl Z or Command Z. Now we will see manage rules, and that will be the last example of this video. As we haven't inserted any rule over here, we can't manage the rules. So to manage the rules, we will have to insert some rules. So I'll click on top, we'll press Shift Ctrl down arrow key. We'll go to Conditional Formatting, top bottom rules, and I'll select top 10 items. We'll click on OK. So my top 10 items got highlighted. Now how to manage the rules? I'll go to Conditional Formatting. In the very bottom of Conditional Formatting, we get the option of Manage Rules. I'll click over here. A window will open, and this is the rule what we have inserted right now. I'll click over here and we'll click on Edit Rule. As we had discussed earlier also, we can change the rules from here. In other words, we can manage our rules from here. Earlier I had inserted light red color with dark red text. This time I'll click on drop down and we'll select yellow fill with dark yellow text. And we'll click on OK. OK, and just see, red color got removed and instead we can see yellow color. Means we have managed the rules. We'll click on Conditional Formatting. We'll go to Manage Rules. We'll click on our rule, Edit Rule. This time we will do this top 3 items. We'll click over here and we'll select green fill with dark green text. And we'll do OK. OK. So we have managed the rules. In Manage Rules, there's one more thing. Let's go to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules. We'll click on our rule. Till now we had selected Edit Rule. This time we will select Duplicate Rule. Now the question comes over here. What we are going to do with 2 rules? Means what we are going to do with same 2 rules. So I'll click on one rule and we'll click on Edit Rule. Over here we can see top 3 items. I'll click on drop down and we'll select bottom 3. We'll click over here and we'll select red color and we'll click on OK. So earlier we had top 3 items, and of top 3 items we had created duplicate, and from duplicate we have managed the rules and have done it bottom 3. Now we will click on OK, and just notice we can see top 3 items in green and bottom 3 items in red. So this is how our manage rule works. So this is the end of part 2. In part 3 we will see new rules, and in new rules we are going to cover lots of formulas with examples. In case you want to download this file for practice, I'll provide the link in description box. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.